we seen this huge ass round like dome thing. It wasn't even a dome. It was almost round like a ball, but just part of the bottom was missing. I think it might have been the 70s. There was a scientist who was really adamant about communicating with UFOs.
This is in Joshua, or I mean,
in 29 Palms. It's actually right outside of 29 Palms, but it's like right there.
So you don't have to be on the military base to get
No,
there.
these are all
Outside of it?
Out. But here's what's even funnier or interesting, not funny, but interesting, is that
Welcome to the Beverage Club Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Hayes, and today we have a master woodworker who not just makes things, he preserves moments. He's a licensed hobbyist for the United States Marine Corps, where he creates masterpieces built with the same precision and pride he once served with. Please welcome this creative artisan, who is also my neighbor, DGSmitty.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? So yeah, man, thank you for joining me on the podcast. We're at Bare Knuckle Brewing, where you hosted the 5th annual COMCAM Legacy Marine Corps birthday celebration that you host.
Yes, we've done it here, like Patrick said, for the last 5 years, and it's been growing every year. It's been outstanding. You want me to?
Elaborate.
A little bit? Yeah. So basically what it is so combat camera is a military occupational specialty in the Marine Corps, MOS, which is the 4600 field. So a few years ago, they decided to merge combat camera and public affairs. So there is no longer anything called combat camera basically in the Marine Corps, or that falls under this 4600 series. However, there's a bunch of us retirees and still some active duty combat camera Marines who were designated 4600s, and there's a bunch of us here in Southern California. And so we decided to get together one year. The first year we did it was at a brewery, and it was just basically a handful of us that just said, hey, let's just get together for the Marine Corps birthday. And we pretty much kept in contact since we retired or got out or whatever. We're a small community, so it was very easy to kind of keep in touch with everyone. Anyways, we got together for the Marine Corps birthday. It was a handful of us, and it was awesome because a lot of us hadn't seen each other for a while. And in the end, of the event, everybody was like, hey, yeah, we need to do this again. We got to do it again next year. So basically every year on the Marine Corps birthday, regardless of what day it is, we always do it on the Marine Corps birthday. We'll get together and celebrate the Marine Corps birthday. So that's basically what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just kind of bringing the small community that of combat camera Marines together and sharing camaraderie with people you might probably not have thought you would see again. This thing has grown so much that even folks from out of state have come over. So it's as far as the East Coast. So
mm-hmm.
It's been a great event. This last event that we had, the 5th year, I want to say it was maybe close to 100.
Yeah.
What would you say?
There was a lot of people. Like this whole place where we're at.
Yeah.
This whole place was filled.
And by the way, Patrick did videotape the event for us. Badass. Put together a little documentary.
Dude, you put the whole thing. You did the whole event.
Yeah, he put the whole event on there, but awesome. It came out great. So thanks for that, man. Yeah. I would say we had about 100 folks show up for the last event, which it's been incremental. So I'd say about 10 12 first time, about 20 of us, and then 50 of us, and then now up to about 100 of this last event.
So you've been choosing breweries to host your events.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Why specifically breweries?
It's just kind of something we decided on. We know that we like supporting our local breweries, so we would hop around, and it just felt like the breweries were a great, was a good environment for what we were doing, because most Marines drink beer, so that's kind of how we decided. Hey, yeah, let's just still be able to support the local community by going to the small breweries if we could, and luckily so far all the breweries that have done this have done it out of the kindness of their hearts and in support of veterans. So it's been pretty good. But there was no science other than Marines love beer, and we just wanted to help our local businesses, and the breweries were one that we felt that could use it around here in Temecula.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the next one out there.
Put in the comments where you think the next brewery should be. I mean, like the COMCAM event was actually pretty dope, especially which I mean I introduced you as like the master woodworker, the creative artist in here is because every event that you've had, from what you've shown me and then what I've actually seen physically, you've actually made every single plaque, item, gift, award. Yeah. Before we get into that, I want to let everyone know that we spun the wheel of 1,000 drinks, and I know that you're a beer guy.
Yeah.
From our first initial interaction, how we talked about breweries and stuff, but we spun that wheel, and today we got
champagne. But it's actually appropriate for today.
Dude, it is appropriate for today. We spun this wheel about like a couple weeks ago because we wanted to solidify the spot, and when we landed on champagne, because I asked David if he had any drink allergies, and he's like, no. And we tried to solidify a good date to have this event or have this podcast, and it just so happened to be New Year's the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
pretty much close to New Year's.
Yeah. So we're out here. We're about to pop open Wilson Creek. And fun facts, David, this bottle of champagne was actually bought for Michaela and mine's wedding.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we
well.
bought so much champagne that we overbought, right? So we overbought champagne because everyone decided to drink all the liquor, right? I think we had the same amount of champagne and liquor, and all the liquor was gone.
Yeah.
So, so we got Wilson Creek here. It's the almond flavor. I'm not a huge fan of champagne.
Neither am I.
So,
but I've actually had this one before, the almond one. So
is it?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
good?
not bad.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're here to do it for the culture, so.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and pop this open, and then also letting you guys know that today's sponsor is Red Cup Gang. So we got blessed with a couple Red Cup Gang cups that we're gonna consume this champagne. So don't kill us in the comments. You know what I mean? That it's not a champagne glass or whatever. I know that, but you can drink anything. You can consume anything in these cups. You got your drink, cool. You want to put yogurt in there, cool. You want to put your cereal in there, cool. This is multi-use cup. You know what I mean? So microwavable if you're into that stuff. If you're into like putting microwave stuff in cups and stuff like that. Anyways, let's open this up.
These be nice for beer pong too.
Oh, dude. I know. I'm trying to
heavy.
I'm trying to host an event, and that's secret. So,
Right.
So for those of you that watch the podcast, you're in the secret. So let me know. Drop in the comment that you heard first, and maybe I might plug you into the what's goods. Oh yeah, you got that? Here, you hold that, and I'll pop this.
Okay, go for it.
Scary. scared, bro. Honestly. Sick.
Here it went. Yeah.
Sick.
That's awesome.
All right, cool.
You want me to pour?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
you
sure.
can Pour? Okay. Here, hold your glass. How many we? Just enough.
Just
Is that
enough.
good?
Yeah, that's
A
true.
little bit more. Let's go to the line.
All the way to the
Let's
top.
make it worth it, dude.
All the way to the top.
You're just trying to get rid of the bottles.
Dude, I've had it for so long.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Champagne will
So,
last.
cheers. Do you
Cheers.
know how to say cheers in Thai?
No, actually, I don't.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, I don't think I ever learned cheers or anything. Let me see. All I can say is maybe the greeting. Sawat
Sawati. All right, cheers.
Yeah. See.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. If I had to drink champagne, like I said, I've had this one before. This is not bad.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's
like it,
actually
right?
pretty smooth.
Yeah.
This is like to me, it's like apple juice, honestly.
Yeah, it does have a sweetness, and believe it or not, you can. I'll say I can taste the almonds in it, a little hint of almond in it, but it's it's not bad. Yeah, I'll take some more too. Shit.
Cool.
I don't need that much.
You just tell me when to stop.
That's good right there.
Cool.
Man. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I knocked it before I tried it. So yeah.
And guess what? The cup works. Yeah.
No, I wonder. I didn't chill it or anything, so it's just it's been in the cabinet.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't like drinking any wines or champagnes and even liquors cold that often. There's sometimes I will, but for the most part, I like it warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
So it's good. Yeah, I like it. It's
Yeah.
keeping me warm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it.
So besides hosting the COMCAM events, how did you get into woodworking and laser engraving and creating super dope product?
Okay, so it really didn't start until after I retired out of the military. As far as starting, the passion has always been there. I've always enjoyed building things with wood. I grew up kind of on a farm, and I would help my dad, build things from cages to fixing the barn to whatever. But I've always enjoyed slinging a hammer and knocking some nails in. But when I came into the Marine Corps, I started to see I have a bunch of fellow real masters of woodwork, and saw their work and just thought it was amazing what they could do. So I was like, it's something I wanted to pursue because it was something I felt like I would love doing. And so when I retired, I went and bought a bunch of cheap ass tools to start doing some woodwork, because I had really never done any like fine detailed stuff with wood. So my actual first project when I retired was I built my wife a cutting board. And not knowing, I went and I bought all this hardwood, these strips of hardwood. I watched videos or YouTube, and I was like, okay, I got this. And I went and bought some hardwoods and put it together, glued it, did everything that, these guys on the channels would show. And I ended up making my wife a huge cutting board because I just didn't know any better. And we still have it. It's been 10 years now since I've been retired out of the military. And we actually use it as a charcuterie board since it's so damn big. So, yeah, it's... But as far as the woodworking, just slowly but surely did little things to start off with, rarely did anything, honestly. Then finally said, okay, well, I'm going to start getting serious here because I'm about to hopefully retire again. And wanted to just maybe do it as a side gig once I officially retire. So the last 2 years I've been like nonstop, just trying to build on my skills and my craft. So I still work on a marine or on a military installation, and plaques and awards and all sorts of stuff were always being handed out and or being made or ordered. And some of these things I would see where units or Marines, young Marines, collecting money together and or just right out paying for stuff that was just, to me, I knew was way too expensive and the quality was just not there. So, like a little plaque for someone that was just flat, some text on it, maybe an engraving or maybe a printout or just a photo. They were charging over $200 for those things. And I was like, man, these young Marines, they can't afford that kind of stuff. I mean, they did because, they wanted to send off somebody, the right way. But for them to have to spend that much, I just thought, man, I'm going to start advertising and saying, hey, I'll offer this for chump change, basically what materials. And my selling would be, hey, yeah, just understand you're getting it at this price because I'm a hobbyist. And I do still feel like I am a hobbyist. I'm no master, like you said. But
I'm going to post a whole bunch of pictures of what you've done. And the stuff that you've actually done is quite impressive.
Yeah, I do try to, put everything I can into it and make it the best that I can. And it's been a love-hate right now because, and as you've known, he's seen some of my projects where, oh my goodness, it's taken me forever. And I've redone like several times and it still didn't get it right and had to actually redo just to make it right. So, but yeah, so that's really how it all kind of came about, and I just slowly but surely, wanted to be able to offer somebody something a little bit more affordable. My prices are going up a little bit more only because the cost of materials has just gotten outrageous, but for the most part, I think that's how I've been fortunate enough to get people coming back to me, is because I try to give them some quality products that are affordable, a little bit more affordable than what you can get or what that can be out there sometimes. But yeah, so that's, I'll keep going until I can't anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
or just lose it, lose the passion for it. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you've I've known you for the last 8 months from moving into the apartment, right? And it's literally amazing seeing what you've been able to create in that little garage that we have. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Plus, seeing from when I first got there, you didn't have a social media presence at all, and then you started posting your stuff, and then you told me that you started posting stuff on Marketplace, and you're like, that's where the gold's at.
Yeah, believe it or not, and thank you. It was actually Patrick who sparked the or put I'm going to say the foot in my butt, to start doing the social media stuff, because I always knew that was the way to get your stuff out there. But talking to him and hearing, about his podcast, and then seeing some of his shows, and then just some of the other things he's done that you don't see on. I don't think you posted everything you've done. Did you do the waters? Yeah, you did. Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, he's done quite a bit of stuff on social media. Anyways, and I see how it works. So I started doing, what he kind of suggested, and it's been pretty good. Yeah, I was just telling him, I think just a couple of weeks ago, I was leery about putting something on Marketplace just because I just didn't want to hear anything, because I know there's a lot of master woodworkers out there who would nitpick every damn thing. And again, I'm just a hobbyist, but I did it. Put something on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll tell you, out of that one item that I put on there, I probably got, and this was only within a week's time, maybe not even a week. I had 8 other orders or products that I had to create during that time off of that one item. So it was I was lucky. I think blessed, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. Keeps me busy. Keeps you busy. Yeah.
Definitely helped during the government shutdown.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was that was my office, my garage, my what is it, like an 8x10 area or garage or something like that, or 10x10. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've packed so much. You packed so much stuff in there. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But out of fun facts here, David's favorite color is blue. I'm just gonna say some random stuff, and this dude owns everything cobalt.
and hey, if it's not, I'll paint it blue. And I'll even sometimes throw a little cobalt sticker on it.
Dude, that was the funniest thing I ever like witnessed.
So,
hey, you know what? Good. I think since we're running into 2026 in like the next day from when I post this, right? Because this is the 30th. I'm gonna post it tomorrow because it's just too perfect.
Yeah.
I think what I want from you, I don't know exactly how to say it, but I think you should make some videos and put obviously Cobalt in the background. Everywhere that I see in your garage Cobalt, I think you should be sponsored by Cobalt, honestly.
Yeah.
You literally bought all their stuff on Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So and you still need a workbench.
Yeah.
And
that's next. Yeah.
What else do you need from Cobalt? Cobalt. Hook my guy up. I'm telling you, he makes amazing things. You got to hook my guy up, okay?
And there's still quite a bit that I want to get from them, but
hey, Cobalt, do you have a planer? Because my guy needs a planer.
Yeah.
All right, so I hope you follow through with that.
Yeah, actually, right now, the one project that Patrick knows about, the one that I had to do several times, I actually do need a planer to strip it down. But yeah, no, it's good. I enjoy using their stuff. Like I said, it's lasted, and it's quality.
Mm-hmm.
It's good enough for me for right now. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And I think we'll last quite a bit or a while.
Yeah. So besides woodworking and planning for the COMCAM legacy events, what do you like to do for fun? Like that.
Honestly,
like out of the norm.
Oh well, shit. Well, right now, honestly, the woodworking is it for the most part right now. I think my whole life is consumed with just trying to better my wood crafting. So that's really my passion for now. And anything else would just be, before that it was just graphics and traveling, seeing cool spots, I loved, I used to have a motorcycle, and I used to ride just whenever I'd have the opportunity, go out and take these day trips or even weekend trips or even longer with some buddies. But I would say that's probably the other passion that I have, is just going out and finding new things. And in the worst places sometimes. When I was in the military, I was stationed in 29 Palms, which is the middle of nowhere desert. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but a lot of people hate being stationed out there. It's a small base. I actually enjoyed the base too. It was tight. Didn't have to travel freaking 30 minutes to get to a place on the base. But anyway, so 29 Palms, middle of nowhere. I had my bike, so I would take these little trips out there. And believe it or not, 29 Palms has a bunch of hidden, cool places to go and see. Yeah, a bunch of cool places to go and see. So some of those things, or some of the places that I've gone to that I've actually just kind of accidentally found, were places such as the Whitewater Conservation there in the area. And it's off of the freeway, the 10 interstate, but you would never know it was there. It was in the mountains. It was behind. It's behind a rock place that sells rocks. Okay. But I kept seeing vehicles go through there, and there's this little dirt road, and I'm like, what the hell? So one day I decided to follow these vehicles and on my bike, and I'm going through, and there's a section where, and this is, I believe, why it's called Whitewater. There's a section where there's a little like creek or wash that just it's just water just flowing down these rocks, right? And it's nothing pretty. It's just flowing rock, but it's flowing pretty good. It's pretty quick, and I was like, okay, this can't be why everybody's coming back here, right? And it wasn't, because all the vehicles just kept going, and I was like, okay, where's this thing going to take me? And I was looking, and I was like, in between two mountains, these huge mountains. I was like, oh shit, man, I'm going to get myself in some trouble, going through these mountains on a bike. But so I was like, well, screw it, I'm going to try it out, go as far as I can, and then I'll just turn around. Well, I'm going in, and it's just a little path, and then it just opens up into this area in the center of the mountains, and it's like a freaking oasis, an oasis in the middle of these mountains, and it's layered with like two ponds. There's one pond that's like a lower level, and then it goes up to another level. So it was a national park. There was a building and everything. So I went in, pulled up, and it's really cool. It's like an oasis. Everything was green inside of there. They had grass, and there was like picnic tables and stuff. You could have picnics, and there were families and everything out there, vehicles out there. But what was really cool is I was like, okay, well, I'm going to check it out. So I got out, started walking around, and I walked up to the water, and I saw these little these little candy like dispensers, but they had like little chips in them, and basically it was fish food. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, what's this? Then I didn't get any, but I saw some kids out there, and they're throwing these in, and these huge koi. Koi were swimming in the pond. I think they were koi. They looked like koi. But yeah, these huge koi just swimming in these ponds. Like, wow, this is really cool, man. So that was one spot, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would not expect that to be in 29 Palms or.
Yeah, like I said, it was in the middle of nowhere, and you just drove through these mountains, desert mountains, and then all of a sudden it's just green. Wow. It's really cool.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And then the water and the fish is like, wow, it's interesting. But then, so another trip, there's so many. I'll just tell you one other one, and I'll stop with the 29 Palms cool spots. But this one was really cool. So I actually had a buddy of mine, Tony, Tony Lopez, yeah. So we went riding, and we seen this huge ass round like dome thing. It wasn't even a dome. It was almost round like a ball, but just part of the bottom was missing. But so we pulled up into this place, and so just to give you actually what we pulled up into, I did some research after. So back in the day, I forget it, I think it might have been the 70s, there was a scientist who was really adamant about communicating with UFOs. Because back in that time it was pretty, popular. So he built this this building all out of wood, but it was apparently it is now the most acoustic building made of wood in the I don't know if it's the world, but at least in the United States.
This is in Joshua, or I mean,
in 29 Palms. It's actually right outside of 29 Palms, but it's like right there.
So you don't have to be on the military base to.
No, these are all
Outside of it?
out. So so it's the most acoustic wooden building in America, and it's pretty cool. So even bands have gone there to record because the sound is just like perfect.
It's
apparently.
a building? Or
It's a
is it
building.
like
It's like a round dome wood building. And apparently the scientist built it because he wanted the sound of what signals that he was sending out to be as clean or as pure as possible, apparently.
To the UFOs?
Yeah, to the UFOs,
Oh,
believe it or
dang.
not, yeah. But here's what's even funnier or interesting, not funny, but interesting, is that so when we pulled up into this thing, there were other buildings around, so it is actually maintained by people, and they're I don't know how to explain it, but they're like hippie type folks.
Yeah.
Really nice people. They came out and they invited us to Silver, and we were like, hey, can we actually go inside the building? And they're like, well, you have to pay. And then also right now, we're going to do I forget what they called it, but almost like a seance type thing. I guess they go in there daily and they go and they use this building to speak to whoever they're speaking to, and they go in for like 30 minutes, and they invited us to go, but we were gonna have to pay, and we were like, yeah, nah, we'll just sit outside. And so we sat out in there, and the area itself is all decorated like real pretty colors, tie-dye and all these hippie style art crafts and stuff, and it was pretty interesting. But so that was in the middle of freaking nowhere, man.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But just little trips like that, that is something I'm hoping, when I put down all my tools and whatever, I can still ride, and me and my wife would just go out and find little things like that.
Yeah.
That's the long story to I guess the other passions that I have.
Yeah. The extracurriculars.
Yeah, there you go.
So when was the last time you did that? When you went to that acoustic spot?
Oh man, it was years.
Years ago.
Yeah, years. I would say probably almost 10 years, or no, maybe 15
years ago?
16 years ago, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what's even crazier is that, not even crazier, but it's like, when I was in the military, I never thought that I would see people past my first
Enlistment?
right?
Yeah.
But you've known Tony like your whole life.
Well, not my
that
whole,
right?
not my
Almost?
whole life, but pretty much our whole military
Experience, right?
Yeah.
From what, day one?
No,
Almost?
we didn't go to boot camp together, but we went to school together. Our school at the time was in Colorado.
Yeah.
Was on an Air Force base.
So I mean, that's at least
But,
out of boot camp, right? And then you
Yeah,
guys
so
met
it was
there?
right after we were both. We went to the same school because he was in the same MOS. But we were in different classes. But pretty much the Marine det that was there was on an Air Force base, so we had a small Marine det. But so he was, I believe, in the class after me. But we kind of went through, and then our first duty stations were the same place, which
That's so
was
crazy.
Yuma, Arizona.
You
And
never
that's
get
where we both met our wives, believe it or not.
Really?
And here's even a funnier fact is that, and I don't want to go into our full stories, but we're actually related by marriage, because, and I actually blame him for getting married at 21, because he took me out on my 21st birthday out to this, it was the only club in Yuma, Arizona, Johnny's, and that's where I met my wife. He had already met his wife before, but So ultimately, what ended up happening is that we both married the girls that we were out with that night, and here we are. And this April will be 30 years for me and Rachel.
Okay. This year? Wait, next year.
Well, next year. I'm sorry. Yeah, the next April will be
30
30
years.
years. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And Tony married his wife pretty much. I don't know if it was before or just right after me. So yeah.
So wait, is Rachel and Tony's wife
Brianna, yeah, they're
married? I mean,
no,
not
they're
married.
cousins.
They're cousins. Oh,
yeah.
snap!
Yeah, they're cousins.
That's
yeah.
wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been married for 30 years.
Going to
Almost,
be, yeah,
almost 30
yeah.
years. All right.
Yeah,
what
we'll
is-
see. We'll see if we.
What is the key? What is the key?
Oh man, you asked me this already. Here's the key. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told Patrick. There is no key. It's or the key is you have to figure that out between you and your wife, because what I've learned through my 20 years. Or even my 30, not my 30 years with Rachel, but my 20 or 30 years after the military and dealing with families and husbands and wives, is that there is no single way of making it work. Other than the fact that you have to figure out each other and figure out what works just for you too. That's basically what I can tell you, because I'll tell you, like I know, like I told you, I know husbands and wives that just like they have to be together every damn minute. You know, if they're detached from each other, then their life just feels it looks like it's going to shit. But then at the same time, for instance, me and my wife, we know that can't happen. If we were together all the time, we would probably, we wouldn't be together today. So yeah, COVID, yeah, it was interesting. It was, I ran a lot. I think I told you, I started working out and leaving the house and started running, but but then there's couples who work great, that when you kind of let them do their own thing, they let you do your own thing, and at certain points you just meet up, and for me and my wife, that works for us, because it seems like when we do end up meeting up, we love each other even more, I guess, or it keeps us going, and she gives me my freedom, I give her freedom, and it works. It doesn't work for everybody though, like that, So that's kind of, I guess if you want to call it a key, that is the key, is figuring each other out, or how you guys work together, and then making that happen. You can't be one or the other though, or you can't be. Or you can't want to try to change that person to be your way, because it just ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in your sense, you guys like have a way to like, you guys are distance away to miss each other.
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't mean that in a like, hey, yeah, I'll see you in 6 months, unless that works for you.
Like
Shit, there might be somebody out there, but no, yeah, me and my wife don't do that. But like I said, I just, if she wants to go do her thing, she knows that I don't like doing a lot of her stuff. So I'll say, yeah, you go and do it. And then she allows me, to live in the garage and do woodwork stuff. Yeah.
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 No, it's dope though.
Yeah.
It's dope. 30 years, man. Almost. I mean, tomorrow, basically.
No.
Basically, starting almost on that 30-year mark, and
yeah, April. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's
who'd have thunk it?
Kind of rare, kind of rare to be married for almost 3 decades now.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Mhm. Cool. Well, yeah, man. I'm glad you came up on the pod. Is there anything that anything I missed out that you want to cover?
No. I think this was cool. I appreciate you inviting me and thinking that I had a good story. I just yeah,
Hey,
I appreciate it.
People should know
good,
what
man.
you do, honestly, because
Yeah.
I get to see it. I get to see it almost every day. Of the things that you create, and I think what you've been creating has been dope. Every plaque, every award, everything that you made for, the Marines and the sailors that you've made for and stuff like that. Even the event that you threw, like you've orchestrated almost the entire thing. So I think that's super dope and awesome. That I feel people should know who you are and what you do, right?
Yeah.
Because I believe that what you have is amazing. So,
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. The woodworking stuff, I do it just because I've enjoyed learning about the woodcraft, and I just want to be able to provide, the standard gifts or appreciations to somebody at a reasonable price, and then also to be creative. I love doing custom stuff, so that's what's cool about it too. I think I have a pretty creative mind, so I like thinking or creating new things that are different or unique. So I enjoy that in the woodworking stuff, and then the event stuff. That's a lot of work, but in the end, and I think I told you in the interview, it's all worth it because, like I said, to be able to bring a group of people together who may have never thought they would have seen each other ever again in their lives, and then to have this one day that they meet up. I mean, if you come to one of the events, you'll see, and I get it from all the veterans that come out here, or even the active duty. They see it and they're like, this is really cool for the ones that have gotten out or that are veterans, out of the military, whether retired or just got out. When they show up and they see a face that they never thought they would never see, and you just see the smiles, and then the brotherhood of it all. It's really cool. That to me, that's what makes it worth it. But then even the new guys, they're like, wow, this is really cool. I never thought we were this tight. And I was like, yeah, we are. You guys just have to keep this thing going. And that's why, I call it the 4600 legacy, is because we do have to keep this on and keep a legacy going for our field, whether it exists or not. Today it does exist. It's just a different MOS, but it's the same type of Marines and the same mission. So it's good. I like it. And that's really why I do it, is in the end, it to me, it's worth all the setup that we have to go through just to allow Marines to have one night of camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, they've been a great. I mean, the event that I've been to has been great. So
Yeah.
But yeah. So where can people find you and find your stuff that you make?
So I do have a website. It's DGSmitty.com. That's 2 T's, so it's DGSmitty.com. You can check me out on the website. But for the most part, most of the recent stuff I put on Instagram and Facebook, and you can find me the same way. I think on Instagram it's DGSmitty for you. But for the most part, I think if you type in DGSmitty, you'll be able to find me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you for joining us on the pod.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah.
It's been cool, man.
Cheers.
And good champagne.
Good
Cheers.
champagne. Real quick. I forgot the outro. And the outro. No, Joe, you come here. This is my dude, Joe. He's a cameraman. I don't know if you guys can see him. Anyways, the outro. Thank you for joining the Beverage Club podcast. And remember, every day we drink something.
H2O.